Why am I nervous? Right. Oh, God. Oh, hi, Chief. Thanks. Actually, it's because I'm in a favor. Favor? Yes. Actually, you know my current job is one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that suits me. And I have no idea why I'm giving her that voice. I want to help him out any way I can. Just really want to help him. I don't know. It's over. My life, everything. It's all over. Is that your client's name? Yeah, it's death, despair. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, man. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell me, Dewey. Even a death sentence, I ain't afraid to die. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Can't live in a world without her. I can't. You took her away from me. Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. You took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. You could say a word to you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's a story. Figured I might as well go back to this because I did the Apollo Justice trilogy a while back. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap they had the same. When something smells, it's usually the butts. In 23 years I've known, but I know better than anyone, and he's a good guy at heart. Nah, and I own one, which is why I took the case to clear his name, and that's just what I'm gonna do. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem! Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. A little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain his readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I'm shaking. My sight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Phoenix Wright. Oh, Larry. I was going to say Mia for a joke. Defendant? Well, that's Larry. That's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I knew this one, because I've read the case before cover to cover so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. Oh, no way, I forgot. I'm drawing a whole blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you don't know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. Just forgot. Temporarily. I think of the other thing Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Mia Fey. Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... It was a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, the question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It's found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. You should? Yeah. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't need to see information on my anti-claims case. Uh-oh. He gets excited easily. This could be bad. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. You agreed together. You're Romeo and Juliet. Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. You just wasn't taking my phone calls. Seen me. What's it do you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it, lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model.
Oh wait, the victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, all the men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to spoil her lifestyle. Dude, you can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone is. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right, answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? Doesn't matter. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? I've seen you, sweetheart. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, I'm gonna meet her in the afterlife. I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue the trial, shall we?
Since there's the health, move. I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did. Maybe I did. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went.
Order? Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, chill. He was an old man, so like, I didn't see it. Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the
Order? Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sarrett to the stand. Mr. Sarrett, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sarrett, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. And I saw a line. A woman, not even dead. I quit on pride and found myself unable to go inside. Called the police immediately. However, a phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to the other park and found this public phone. 1 p.m. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sarward used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes? Yes, Your Honor?
You may begin your cross-examination.
What do you reckon we're supposed to do? Sorry, what? You were lying? I'm not really not. Yeah, I get it. You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. The statement directly contradicts the autopsy. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after. There was nobody to find that 1 p.m. I'd explain this to you again. This is trivial. The witness really forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Selwood, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
That's a really good question. I remember.
Will you care to give your testimony again?
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it's 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a fake photo. That's why it was 1 p.m. I'm sorry about the misunderstanding.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time of the taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Objection!
Nope, not just yet.
But you had to present that.
Objection!
There we go. Now I remember. I fucking dumbass forgot for a moment now. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
The defense of the point. You will have an explanation for this, Mr. Stark.
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Selwood, the court would prefer to hear an active testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility, and that you seem rather short.
My apologies. Must have been a tough time.
Very well, Mr. Selwood. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. You saw a clock? Guess I will explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly.
Let's start like this.
Objection!
Should have gone with that to start with. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sarwick.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock.
It's a bit weird how I'm using the same voice for Sarwick as I do Payne, but
The neck is a switch. You should tell him it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, it's admitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, there's the witness's testimony was correct. This is the clock. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. If the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew the clock because he... You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's boom. That was the sound of it. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Don't know what I was trying to say. I think I was trying to say complete. Mr. Sarwick, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the crime.
What's the meaning of this? This is all based on conjecture.
Based on... Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
Not dead. I never. Look, I saw.
Just...
Shut up. I hate you. It wasn't meant to you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Burn, give him death.
Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this, but I think it's very careful. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sarwick heard was definitely this clock. The fact which is clear if you simply... Let's on the clock now here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker. So you've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exact between what Mr. Sarwick heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sarwick, try to talk your way on this one.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? Right, I'm gonna prove that. Damn it, so close. Mr. Wright, seems you lack critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness, unfortunately. This ends cross-examination. Mr. Frank saw it.
I come all this way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal!
Ah, we almost had it. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Mia? I mean, Chief. It's not right.
Don't burst my way. Not like me. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slowed at the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Yeah. Wait, maybe you can prove it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence from the court record that can prove my claim beyond doubt. Heh, tough words. Let's see for this one.
Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. And it's not 4 PM here, it's 1 AM the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you shook her dead in her apartment it was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Starwood? Or should I say Mr. Did It?
Order? Order, I say? Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete an offense so quickly and find a true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only formality, but this court finds defendant Mr. Larry Butt. And with that, this court is adjourned.
And Frank Sarah was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. And that day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sarah let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sarah grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Still can't believe we won. Right, what's up now? Thanks, Chief. I owe it to you. I've never seen a chief looking this happy. He's just glad. Imagine how Larry must be. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Ah, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Oh, wait, no. I mean, Bat. Larry, you're innocent. Case is closed. But my Cindy Winky's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations. Harry? Oh, wait, that was Larry. Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Buxton. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's dinner? Movie? Thank you. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. Present? Really? Wait, wasn't this the evidence? Actually, I made this clock for her. Maybe you won't find one for me. Really? You made this? Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you want to cry? Larry? Excuse me? I think she bought quite a lot of you in her image. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, okay? I'm not just sympathizing with you. Something from Chicago. Oh, yeah, right. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is a clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she travelled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take travelling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick! I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a bit better. Yeah, part at least. And so, my first round came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna face. Unless he kind of clock gave me up. Didn't know it then, but that clock was soon gonna be at the center of another incident. My promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep."
The end.